Purnima Devi from Triple V College. In this video, first I will explain you what is active voice and what is passive voice. Later, I will explain you the structure of active and passive voice. Then we will learn how to transform that active voice into passive voice. First, active voice. What is active voice? In active voice, the subject is the doer of an action. In passive voice, the subject is a receiver of an object. Let's see. In active voice sentences, we can see subject is a doer of an action. Here I have given you the example. Kamala reads a letter. Here Kamala is a subject. So in this sentence, doer of an action is Kamala. So this sentence is in a active voice. In passive voice, we use passive voice when we concentrate on action. When we emphasize on the receiver, we use passive voice. Look at this. Less importance. We give less importance to the subject in passive voice. We concentrate on receiver of an action or else an action. And in active voice, we have a direct meaning. In passive voice, we use some other words. Here you can see the example. The message has been misinterpreted. In this sentence, we are not telling about the subject. We are not talking about who has given the wrong message. We just inform that action has taken place. So this is the difference between active voice and passive voice. Let's see the structure of active voice and passive voice. Here I have given you a sentence. Priya writes a poem. In this sentence, we can see Priya. Priya is a subject. She is doing the action. What she is doing? She is writing the poem. So, Priya is a subject. Writes is a verb. The poem is an object. So, active voice structure, it will be like this. Subject, verb, object. This is the structure of active voice. When we change active voice into passive voice, it changes like this. Object comes first. That means it takes place of subject. The poem will come first and poem here next subject will go to the place of object. So this swap will be taken place. Next is written. Here verb in active voice we have the present tense, simple present tense. So the verb changes like this, is written. In a passive voice we have to add the conjunction by also. So this is the format. In active voice we have subject, verb, object structure. But when we change active voice into passive voice, we have object, verb plus by plus s. This is the format of passive voice. Next, we are gonna see how to change declarative sentence from active to passive voice. We have to follow 4 steps while changing the declarative sentence from active voice to passive voice. First step is to change of subject. Next step, change of verb form. Next step, third step is change of pronoun, and fourth step is addition of word by. Here I have given you an example. He plays cricket. In this sentence, first we have to identify what is subject. Here he is a subject. Plays is a verb because it indicates it is an action word. So plays is a verb and cricket is an object. Here first what we have told, first we have to change the subject and the object. That means when we change active voice into passive voice, we have to change subject and object position. So here in that active voice, cricket is an object. So it comes, when we change that into passive voice, the cricket should come first. The object should come first, and here it should take the place of object here. Okay. Next, change of verb form. We have to change the verb. Here plays place which indicates the simple present tense. It should be changed into is played. Next, change of pronoun. Here we used a term in active voice. We used he. So he should be changed into him. So that's why the sentence came like this. As well as in the fourth step, we should not forget to add by at the end. So the answer will be cricket is played by him. Next, I have given you the table for your reference. I just use the word, I use the action word eat. First, if it is a simple present tense, eat or eats. If an active voice has the verb eat or eats, when we change that into passive voice, we have to use am, is or eaten. Anything according to that object, we have to use the verb. Next, if it is a or eating, we have to use or been eating. So this is the reference. You can use this reference, and while we are converting active voice to passive voice, we will not use these tenses: present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense. We will not use. And in change of pronoun, if subject, if active voice subject is I, we have to use me. When we change that into passive voice, I should take the place of me, and he should change it into him, she, her, you, they, them, it, we, us, who, whom. So these are the changes we have to concentrate when we are changing active voice into passive voice. Next, I have given you some examples. For simple present tense, I have given you Ria likes adventure stories. Here, Ria is a subject, likes is a verb, adventure stories is an object. So here, now we change active voice into passive voice. This adventure stories will come to the subject position. So it will come to subject position, and here likes will change it into or liked, because in the previous chart we have seen if the verb comes, according to that the verb also change. So here stories is a plural form of a noun. So we are using or, and likes should be changed into liked by Ria, because this is a passive voice. So we have to add the conjunction by here. Next, I have given you the example for present continuous tense. So she is learning English grammar. Here she is a subject, is learning is verb, English grammar is object. So when we transform this active voice into passive voice, here English grammar, this object will come in the first position. So English grammar comes first. Next, here verb is learning. So it indicates a present continuous tense. So this present continuous tense should be changed like this. So is been, because continuous tense should have been. When we change that into passive voice, we have to use is being learned by her. By we have to add. So here she should change into her. When we change she into passive voice, it takes the place of object. So it should be changed into her. Like that only. Here present perfect tense. Ria has bought chocolates. Has bought, here has bought, which indicates it comes in the form of present perfect tense. So like that only, chocolates should come here. Chocolates should take the place of subject. That means here in active voice it plays the role of object. Now it comes in the position of subject, and has bought should be changed into have been bought, because chocolate is a plural form of a noun. So this chocolate should take the verb have been bought by Ria. Next, simple past tense. Ria paid the bills. So here paid refers to the simple past tense. So the bills should come first, and here the bills, it is in a plural form, so it takes a verb where, it takes an auxiliary verb where, paid by Ria. Next one, past continuous tense. Ria was learning English. Here was learning, which shows it is in the past continuous tense. So it will change it into was being. Learning should be changed into learned, because it should that learning should takes the form of V3 form. V3 form means past participle. So learned by Ria, it will come like this. Next one, past perfect tense. Ria had bought cakes. In this sentence, Ria is a subject, had bought is a verb, and cakes is an object. Here cakes comes first, so cakes had bought should be changed into had been bought. By we have to add, because it is an passive voice, we are changing that into a passive voice. So by, and Ria should be here, because that subject should come into the position of object. Next, in future tense, Ria will write a letter. So will write indicates it is in a simple future tense. So like that only, Ria is a subject, will write is a verb, a letter is an object. So a letter should come first. A letter will be written by Ria. So in future perfect tense, they will have won the match. When we change that into passive voice, the match will come first, and will change into will have been won. Next, they should come as them, by them. Next, I have given you certain some examples. We will learn that the storm destroyed the house. First sentence is the storm destroyed the house. Can you able to answer the question? Yes, we will discuss the answer. Here the storm is a subject, destroyed is verb, the house is an object. So first step, we have to swap subject and object position. When we change that storm destroyed the house into passive voice, the house will come first. So the house here destroyed. Next step, what we have to do? We have to change the verb. So here destroyed, which indicates the tense simple past tense. So this destroyed should change it into was destroyed. Next we have to add by, by, okay, by the conjunction. Next the storm will take the place of object position. So what will be the answer? The house was destroyed by the storm. That will be the correct answer. The house, here this destroyed will change into was destroyed. Next we have to add by, and thus by the storm. So correct answer is the house was destroyed by the storm. Next, Ram will take a photograph. Next sentence, Ram will take a photograph. So first we have to identify what is subject, what is verb, and what is object in the sentence. So Ram is a subject, will take is a verb, and a photograph is an object. So here when we change that into passive voice, that photograph, photograph will come first. So photograph. So here will take has come now. So this will take will change into will be taken. Will be taken. So photograph will be taken by. We are changing that into a passive voice. So we have to add the conjunction by Ram. So that will be the correct answer. The correct answer will be a photograph will be taken by Ram. That will be the correct answer. Next sentence, Miss Jane teaches us English. Miss Jane teaches us English. So we will change that into passive voice. Here we first identify what is subject, verb, and object. Here Miss Jane is a subject, teaches is a verb, us is an indirect object. English is an direct object. First we have to concentrate on this sentence. In this sentence we have two objects, direct object and indirect object. So if a sentence has two objects, we can expect two answers. Okay, first we will discuss the first answer. So we can take this English as a first part. So how it comes means English is taught. Teach should change into taught. So English is taught to us. Here us should come as to us by Miss Jane. This is a one answer. English is taught to us by Miss Jane is a one answer. Another answer what we can say means this us can be changed into we. So we are. So we is a plural pronoun. So we can use we are taught English. So this object should come after that. So we are taught English by Miss Jane. So these two answers can be expected. Next exercise. Somebody has picked my pocket. Somebody has picked my pocket. Here somebody is a subject, has picked is verb, my pocket is object. So when we change here somebody, it indicates we don't know who is. So when we change that into passive voice, we must concentrate on the action only. So how we can change means my pocket, this has picked can be changed into my pocket has been picked by somebody. You can add by somebody or else you need not to add that. But in this sentence our main concentration is on the action. Okay. Next one. Next exercise. She had taken the medicine. She had taken the medicine. In the sentence she is a subject, had taken is a verb, the medicine is an object. So how we have to change means the medicine, when we change that into passive voice, the medicine should come first. The medicine had taken should be changed into had been taken. Here she should change into her. So what will be the answer? The medicine had been taken by her. So this is how we have to change. And thank you.